If you need to, fast forward this video, hold down on the screen, click playback speed, and go on and bump that thing up to 1.5 or 2. If I'm talking too slow for you, speed it up, okay? In January, did you feel disappointment? Like you were preparing for something? Solitude? Financial recovery? Rest? Were you in a state of visualization? Well, if you were, stick around because I am here, okay, with your quarterly expectations and your quarterly outlook. And there's been a shift. So in this video, we're going to be discussing two things specifically: what to expect for this quarter, January, February, March, and April, and also what new moons, full moon energy we can expect in these months and how it can potentially affect you. January felt different. It didn't feel like the new year. It didn't feel like the celebration in this big transition into this newness that we all have been expecting and hearing about, okay? And I know that a lot of us celebrate the actual new year in March, and that could very well be why this month hadn't felt exciting or different from what we were experiencing in December or in 2023, okay? So February is going to be about balancing, refocusing, planning, and the direction you are trying to go for 2024. But hopefully you're in a place of satisfaction and gratitude, knowing that you were supposed to be resting in January, you were supposed to be in that hibernation energy, you were supposed to be recovering from the holidays and from the hustle and bustle of ending the year. You should be working on balancing out and recovering from the all of the energy that you have exhausted this past year, okay? March is going to be about planting seeds, nurturing yourself, and movement forward. So by the time you get to March, it should just be plant a little seed here, plant a little seed there. See where this energy takes you. See how it's sprouting. See what's coming to fruition. See what's fertile. Okay. It also needs to be about nurturing yourself. It needs to be about pouring into you, doing the things that you like, self-care, so that you can make sure that the energy that you've just exerted this past year is actually being refilled and replenished back into yourself. That's what the beginning of March is all about, okay? April, it's going to be refreshing. The energy in April, like as soon as I started writing this down and channeling this energy, I got a burst of energy, okay? So April might be popping. April is going to be about stabilizing this energy. The energy that you just poured back into yourself is going to be about home improvement. It's going to be some of April is going, it's funny because there's going to be a surge of energy and there's going to be this refreshing energy, but I also felt sadness, okay? So in April showers, okay, bring May flowers, but we talking about the showers that's going on in April. So it's going to be some rainy day energy. It's going to be some, I'm feeling a mourning type of energy. So my condolences to anyone who will be grieving, who will be dealing with the loss of someone in these coming months. I do feel funeral energy, okay? So if you've lost a pet, if you've lost a loved one, anything like that, losing relationships, there's going to be a lot of finalizing of these endings of these relationships, 11:11 on the clock, because these divine relationships are going to start coming together and coming into union this year. I feel that. February and March, it's going to be imperative that you guys take your time, okay? You are preparing for these changes, how you're going to show up this year and what that looks like for you, okay? Now, let's discuss these new moons because I done set up here, okay, whole page of intentions, Capricorn new moon intentions, okay? 2 pages of intentions that I set for the Capricorn new moon. No coincidence that it's 11:11 and 111 is when the new moon in Capricorn happened. That is when I set my intentions for the whole year. If you have set your intentions for the year, the beginning of March is going to be the time where you start seeing those things spring forth. The 125 Leo full moon that just happened a couple of weeks ago, that's talking about confidence in the decisions that you've made, confidence in the intentions that you set. Are you showing up as that person? Are you embodying those intentions that you put forth out there to the universe? Okay. February 9th, which is today, actually, when I'm recording this video today, we are under the new moon in Aquarius energy. This is going to be unorthodox things happening, your intentions coming to fruition in surprising ways that you didn't anticipate. Okay. This is giving a rebellious energy. Everybody is not going to understand why you're making the decisions that you're making, but you have to be confident, okay? Go back to that Leo energy. You are now confident in the decisions that you're making. So You need to know that when things are going differently, or when things aren't going to plan the way you planned it in February, give yourself room for those plans to kind of expand and move off in directions that you haven't necessarily expected. Just like planting seeds, okay? And this Aquarius new moon is asking that you give yourself time and space for those things to unravel in different ways. And February 24th, Virgo full moon energy. This is going to be revealing issues and problems. It's going to be a time for correction, okay? Virgo energy is analytical, it's precise, it's going to be time to look at the details of things. It's going to be really revealing where you can make adjustments and changes. The Pisces new moon that's happening on March 10th at 1 o'clock p.m. Now, what's interesting about that is I wrote down 1-10. So this Pisces new moon, I feel deeply in my spirit, is going to correlate with these Capricorn new moon intentions. So Capricorn is about responsibility. It's about planning. It's about diligence and discipline. It's ruled by Saturn, okay, which is the big daddy planet of lessons and things that we need to learn, and cycles and things that we continue to go through until we learn the lesson and move forward, okay? This Pisces new moon energy is giving new beginnings, okay? That energy that I was talking about in March, that newness, that spring forth, I'm feeling it around this time, okay? So the intentions that you set in Capricorn, with the Capricorn new moon, January 11th, if you set those intentions, I'm feeling like now is going to be the time that you completely let go, because Pisces rules the subconscious. It rules, it's the oldest sign in the zodiac. So it's the spiritual sign, okay? It's giving let go and let God. That's what you need to do at this time. You need to know that whatever has been set forth so far this year, that's what we're running with. That's the energy that it's giving, okay? The adjustments were to be made with the Virgo full moon when you found out everything that was or wasn't going right, okay? So whatever adjustments, that's going to be a pivotal time for this collective. Whatever needs to be handled should be handled, okay? Because then we're rolling into March 25th, which is going to be the Libra full moon, worm moon, okay? I got a little bit of nasty energy here. I wasn't getting this justice, this karma. I was getting what's eating away at you. Like, that's literally the sentence that came to mind when I was uncovering this energy, okay? What's eating away at these relationships? What is in the subconscious that's surfacing? Okay, the full moon is going to reveal it to you at this time. This is also a lunar eclipse, and I'm not getting a new cycle, babe. I'm getting what was happening, when was the last lunar eclipse, and how is that coming full circle. So you're going to want to go in your phone, go in your notes, go in any journals that you have, and going on back to February, hello, some of y'all might need to go back to February, but go back to May 5th, 2023. The last lunar eclipse was in Scorpio, and we're talking about the subconscious. We're talking about deep-rooted things, emotional depth. So whatever is being revealed to you around the end of March, right when the spring solstice happens, spring equinox, we need to be paying attention, because that is going to be letting us know what relationships we need to be letting go of, what relationships we need to be reevaluating, those types of things, okay? It's really going to be coming to the surface. It's getting an explosion of energies, okay? It's going to be a lot going on around that time. Mark my words. Can't keep acting like we're not seeing it when it's being shown to us. People keep showing you their true colors. People keep showing you how they're going to show up for you. Okay, so that's going to take us into this April 8th, Aries new moon energy. And this is giving, hold up, let me take a second. Let me take a second of self-reflection, of pause, of selfishness, of recovery. And this Aries new moon is going to be a time to go into your dark place, gather yourself, gather your thoughts, gather your feelings, and gather some new intentions for what we're going to want to see. 4/23, Scorpio full moon. It's the pink moon. It's giving healing. It's giving healing from the beginning of April, which might be a little deep. Releasing yourself from all of these things that have held you back. Not only are we in a new year, we are in a new era. I really want you guys to take this energy and comment down in the comments. How have you been feeling in January? What has February looked like so far for you? I'm letting you know now, hermit mode has been a topic of conversation in the spiritual community for a while, because we keep going in and out of this energy. We keep going, all right, I'm gonna pop out, and then I'm gonna pop back in, and I'm gonna pop out. This hermit energy is not just going to be one period of time. I see hermit energy throughout January, February, March, and April, because there's going to be some big revelations, some big changes, some big plans, and a lot of things that we need to be seeing for ourselves and letting go of. And when you let go of these things, we need to go into our little shell and heal. It's going to be a time for solitude. We got to pay attention to the spirit animals that you're seeing. Let me know in the comments what type of spiritual animals you're seeing and what you think that means for you at this time. Pay attention. It's a time to slow down while we're making these plans and changing our lives and getting it together, and that's okay. So anything is possible at this time, and all you need to do is set the intention for it and be easy on yourself. Things are not going to manifest the way they've manifested in the past. Like I said, we're in a new era, and these things are going to be different. They're going to be interesting. It's going to be unorthodox. Unorthodox is the word that just keeps showing up for me. So take this information, favorite and save this video so that every month you can revert back and see what resonates. The words that I gave you for the beginning, it goes right in line with numerology, okay? You need this information. So until next time, okay? I love you. Be sure to follow, share, subscribe. So the next time I catch you on time. We gotta bring it back, okay? I love y'all.